John, we don't want to go the second phase, but I think
just 15 minutes into this round 6 clash, and the Magic and the Force are all locked up at 12 apiece. No surprises with that score that there will be no team changes for either side as we approach the second quarter of this round 6 clash.
Yes, a real talk fest there at half-time between the two coaches. Sometimes wonder, Tanya, how these players can absorb all that information. So much is coming at them from the coaches at half-time, eh?
Yeah, but generally you probably take one or two things and take it on board. Sometimes as a coach it's just nice to keep talking, and keep everyone together, such type thing. So this is great. This is tight, and this is what we love.
Such an important match, as we mentioned. The Force win here today. It'll go a long way towards securing them a home semi-final, and that, of course, gives you a leg in, as it were, for a home final as well. On the other hand, the Magic know that if they can win here today,
contact, centre, penalty pass, yes.
They could still have a home final. So a lot at stake. But if the Magic lose today, I think they can probably disregard any chance of a home semi or a home final.
Yeah. A lot to play for.
Coach on coach, and a rare smile there from Yvonne Winnering. That suggests she must be reasonably happy.
Yeah, she started with his attacking lineup. They've done a good job in this first quarter.
Yeah, both.
And no changes. So. It's always hard, you know, if you're pretty even. Oh, here we go, shooting stats.
Look at that, 81-80.
Even Steven, yeah.
100% there, of course. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to. Irene Van Dijk. She's been going at 96% for the season anyway, so she's just above her average. Slightly above her average at 100%.
Putting majority of them out. Like I was saying earlier, it's always hard for, you know, she started with this attacking lineup. It's tight. What do? Do you think, oh, change it at half-time and inject something, or do you leave it? It's, I guess that's part of being the challenge of a coach.
Always quick to recognise the work done up court for the end result. Scanlon manages just to keep that ball in play.
Oh, how ball.
Yeah. Not the first time we've seen that today from the Magic defence, just forcing that pressure on the Force attack.
Yeah, they fill up those gaps nicely and make it really hard to find who to pass to.
Advantage obstruction, wing defence.
De Bruyne went hunting for it, nearly got it.
Over De Bruyne's head. Not an easy pass, but they get away with it.
Yep. And pass, Magic.
Well, there you go. They get the centre pass. It was one thing I heard Yvonne say at quarter break. We can get that first phase centre pass, and it's exactly what they've just done.
And she gets the rebound as well. Yeah.
Henry went hunting. Here we go. National Bank replay. Here we go. Big pass. Jolene goes hunting. Misses it and bang. Under the hoop.
Just touched the fingertips and it was gone. She just saw that space right underneath the goal, and Temapara just letting it go for Tapani.
Oh, she's enjoying it out there, Tapani, and good on her. It's great to see a young one get an opportunity.
Considering how little game time she's had this year, you could understand if she was A, a little nervous, and B, a little rusty, but she's playing a very composed, mature game here for a 22-year-old that's hardly touched the ball all season.
She's putting up the majority of the shots down there, and you'd probably expect Megan Dean to be doing that. So, yeah, it's great to see.
And she's put up almost twice as many, 13 to the 7 of Dean.
Turnover there from Stanley.
Stanley grabs that intercept, but not for long as the ball goes back. It's really a game which has been dominated by the defences, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're seeing the full range of defensive skills here from the best in the business.
Oh, Case.
Contact on the ball, goal, Gina. Centre, there. Centre.
Just about every statistic you look at the moment, it's impossible to separate these two teams. Even the penalty count, although the Force copping a lot of contact penalties.
Yeah, it's all pretty much for muchness.
And look at that, the same with the turnovers.
I think we saw a step held and a bad pass all in one hit. So, yeah, it's a very defensive game, Brendan.
Nice work from Angelina Yates, using a little bounce pass into her goal shoot. Megan Dean. Bounce goes astray, so opportunity here for the Magic, trailing by 3. That's really as big as the gap has been between these two teams at any stage. Now it will be closed down to 2 without much fear of contradiction. Still hasn't missed a shot. Irene van Dijk at 12 from 12.
Contact, goal attack, penalty pass. Step aside, goal attack, please. Contact, centre, penalty pass, Magic.
Here we go. Come on, let it go.
Linage moving off.
Oh,
Contact, centre.
what was that? Through the legs.
Yes.
Contact called on Temapara George on opposite number Langman. And Van Dijk, looked as if it might have just had a bit too much gas on it for a moment, but it hit the back rim and drops.
A bit of whistle down there, Brendan, and I guess for the umpires they need to tidy it up if there's a lot at stake here, so yeah, they do need to tidy it up every now and again.
How good is Temapara George playing today?
Oh, yeah.
And here's a problem for Laura Langman, is it? Yes, who's down. She obviously fell awkwardly. Now comes the physio.
Let's have a look at this next
Magic.
cup replay. Here we go. Pass here. Ooh. Ankle?
Did she tangle with Angelina Yates? Not sure.
She rolled. That face didn't look good, but it's starting to come right now. She's a tough cookie, old Laura Langman.
Yeah,
We didn't read what she just said there.
But she's feeling a little twinge there, but she's back on her feet. The important thing is to keep that mobility.
Yeah, have another look here.
And she tangled with the right foot there of Angelina Yates, and down she went.
They do not want to lose her. As such a young player, but a senior member of the Ferns team now, and yeah, a lot of experience there.
Just a reminder about games that we'll have for you next week live here on One Sport. Flames and the Sting. They'll be watching this very closely in Christchurch as well. Flames will know what they have to do. They may well have to beat the Sting next week to get into the top 4. And we'll also have the match between the Shakers and the Force, a game which, again, the Force will need to win to ensure their place somewhere near the top of the round robin, which determines, of course, where the semi-finals and ultimately the final will be staged. Still too many permutations on the table here to have any clear idea. But there's still a bit of a limp there in the walk of Laura Langman. She's not anything like 100%. Now, we're still 8.5 minutes away from half-time. So it'll be a very long 8 minutes for Laura Langman, and I imagine Fanoline Taurua would not want to lose her chief feeder.
Not at all.
Neither would Irene van Dijk want to see her go. She actually had one of the games in the UK last week after the 2 test matches at centre, Laura Langman, against either England A or the England squad.
Yeah.
Lavina was telling me before that the combination of Laura Langman and Irene van Dijk worked very well. Don't see it that often, of course, at silver fern level.
But at this level, they've got a nice combination there.
But it is an option open for Ruth Aitken.
Yeah.
Quite a few issues, of course, that come out of that tour of the UK. Not all of them to do with Irene van Dijk, but things that the New Zealand selectors and think tank will be no doubt working on over the next 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Combinations like that, Langman and van Dijk. There it is again. Good thinking from Langman. Looked up, Van Dijk ready for it.
Yeah, and hard to feed from off the circle edge there over the likes of a De Bruyne and Davu. So, well, she's not good.
No,
this is a sad sight.
She's, I think, certainly needing more attention. She's not well. Fiona got out, the physio comes out there, and well, she's got 2 minutes in which she can strap it, but at the moment I guess she's just trying to get by with some ice treatment until half-time, I guess.
Well, maybe they've got someone warming up, and it's probably who going to be? Katrina Anderson, will it be, do you think? Or
yeah, there is a couple of players there just going through a couple of warm-up routines.
And this is where, you know, they've been together for a few days. This is where that'll pay off for them, you know. They've stuck together as a team for the last few days. They're a happy team. They'll do it for Laura if she goes off, type thing.
Carlton Paddy Hire, Easy Factors, Intercy Limited, John the Projects Limited, Corbond Industries, Preston School, North Star.
So just a reminder, after we finish here at 3 o'clock today, the Powerbuilt Tools Motorsport at 3 o'clock with the preview of the 91st Indy 500, which is, I think it's tomorrow morning, isn't it? And Scott Dixon, one of the favourites for that huge event. You can find all you want to know about the Indy 500 after the netball today here on One Sport. But Langman, a little bit of ice, is keeping her on her feet.
Magic ice.
Yeah, well, she's got another 7 minutes to hang on out there. And then you imagine they'll probably give her a bit more serious treatment, try and strap that ankle for the second half of the match.
Also playing very controlled down there, playing it around, but they're going to struggle to get the rebound.
Dean with only her second miss of the afternoon, still going at 80%. But in a game as tight as this, and again, that pass from Langman to Van Dijk.
Yeah, that's a connection that's working for them in there. And Laura will not want to come off. Oh, lovely.
2 quick goals, and it's the turn of the Magic.
It's one thing about Jolene Henry, she's a great attacking player. I mean, we've seen her play at goal attacks.
Team New Zealand #1 after the round robin. New Zealand are through to the Louis Vuitton Cup final.
There's only one place to watch.
Get ready for a wild ride.
One chance to be the one team to challenge for the ultimate prize.
Team New Zealand really winding up here.
Let's bring it home with TV1's coverage of the Louis Vuitton finals. Starts Friday.
For some, service means going that extra 57 kilometres. For others, it's about being taken seriously. Many don't want to go into a branch.
This place was a bit of a stretch, but they came to the party.
It's about giving the little guy help getting off the ground.
And being polite and remembering my name.
And being available.
24/7!
Others just want to feel comfortable.
I want to be very, very comfortable.
There's one thing we offer that no other bank can. Come in, sit down, and find out what it's like to be treated like a National Bank customer.
Avoid expensive new cartridges, just refill the ones you've got. A Cartridge World refill can save you up to 50%, and there's a 1-hour service available. Cartridge World. Just call, click, or visit a store near you.
These days, I'm really busy. Coaching, community work. So every day, you want to feel 100%. Centrum can help. It has 27 essential vitamins and minerals to help maintain your health and unlock energy. It's complete from A to zinc. Do you feel 100%?
See more of of your world with this Dimension E520. You get an Intel Core 2 Duo processor, a brilliant 22-inch widescreen display, Windows Vista Home Premium, 1 gig of memory, and a 250 gig hard drive, all for just $15.99 delivered. So go online for our very best deals, or call 0800 33 55 50.
Well, we do apologise for that break in the transmission, technical problem, but we are glad to have you back here live, and it's been a very dramatic few minutes because we've seen the Magic with 7 unanswered goals. They were down 19-17, and they have put together 7 in a row, and suddenly the biggest gap between these two teams at any stage in this match. 4 minutes away from half-time. What's happened here, Tanya?
Well, they've got on a bit of a surge. The force of Megan Dean, we've seen missed a couple. There you go. There's Bridget Tuffany missed one, so you can't afford to turn it over like that. They've got to go in.
Yeah, they've missed their last 3 shots at goal. Magic have got the rebounds, plus a couple of other passes that have gone astray, and suddenly 7 goals in a row. Could be 8 any moment here as well, and who knows, this could be very crucial in the space of this match. There's Tanya Lund shooting with a lot more confidence now as well.
That's right, she's putting them up, Brendan. Sure, she had a few misses in that first quarter, but she's come to the party this quarter, and yeah, it's great. I think it takes the pressure off Irene too, that she's going to put them up.
Really surprising, almost astonishing how this game has been turned on its head. Goal for goal, really, for the first 25 minutes of the match, and suddenly in the space of 2 minutes, it's all changed. 13-7, the Magic lead this quarter.
Both these teams are class teams, and they've both got the ability to probably pull away, depending on how they go. So Magic's gone on a surge. They're letting the ball go. Like we said earlier, the combination between Stanley and Langman and Irene is huge. Tanya Lund's putting the ball in and putting it through the hoop.
There again, they've upset that force centre pass, forced the turnover. Nicola Cooney, some excellent work there.
Oh,
yeah, replay ball, says Bronwyn Meek. She dropped it. Just a little error, and that's how tight this match is. Had a lot of injury stoppages as well, which is another indication of just how physical, how willing this encounter is.
Yeah, and that does break the flow.
And there's another one, another turnover.
Oh, Stan Levy going, thank God that got there. Another great sort of communication between Irene and Annie. Great pass.
Still hasn't missed today, Irene van Dijk. 20 from 20, 20-20. Is Anna Stanley having maybe her best match of the season?
Yeah, she's got a lot of pace going there and a great connection.
And Langman and Stanley doing an excellent job here, feeding that circle. And it's starting to show in that scoreboard, whereas look at the other end, it's starting to look a bit forced, isn't it? A bit laboured, this attack here from the force. That's better play. Well, again, their hands are letting them down badly at the moment, I'm afraid. They have spilled a lot of ball in the last 6 or 7 minutes.
Well, the Magic girls are tightening up down there, and is it because the force girls are, do you know what I mean? Is it getting a bit, opening up a bit down the other end for Irene and Tanya? So will there be a change? Will she take Billy off? Who knows?
Some issues here for Yvonne Willering, and she's only got a minute away from half-time, and she'll be thinking long and hard about what she can do here.
Some big calls have to be made when you're 8 down. Similar scoring to last night, Brendan, and yeah, it's a lot, but at half-time, you can get back there, but it's tough.
They're ruling that midcourt at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
Langman and Stanley.
Contact centre, top of the circle. Yes. Vantage obstruction. Vantage contact.
Dean needs this for confidence, not even close, but she does get the rebound. And that will settle her nerves a little. Gone through a horror patch in the second quarter, down by 17-9 as the clock ticks by. A desperate attempt for one last goal there from the Magic. Didn't get it, but in a sense it probably doesn't matter. Look how dominant they've been. snapping this deadlock here with a 17-9 second quarter, and they lead by 8 at halftime.